Welcome to the University of Mobile. When I talk about this university and what's great about it, I often say it's as simple as ABC. The A stands for academics. We pride ourselves in offering the very best in academic programs, from our pre-health to our humanities, from English to music. At this university, you're experiencing the very best faculty with the very best technology to offer the very best academic product. The B is the background, the things outside of class, our activities, our residence life, our student life, the dining halls, the concerts, the activities. There is no lack of things to do on this campus. The C, though, might be the most important aspect. That's our Christian worldview and our Christ-like focus. We pride ourselves in not just preparing you for the academic career, but in mentoring you for spiritual development. Our goal here is you prosper, both academically, of course, but also spiritually. At this university, we offer that total package. We believe that's our niche. Again, thanks for joining us. We'd love to see you here in the fall.
Well, good morning. My name is Kayla Litton, and we want to welcome you to our first virtual preview day. I am the events coordinator here at the University of Mobile, and I work for a team called Student Life. And with Student Life, that involves a ton of different areas of your life on campus. So that involves residential living, that involves events on campus and some of the parties we throw, intramural sports. There's a ton of different capacities to this team. And so we just want to tell you a little bit about that. And I want to introduce you to a few of our amazing student leaders we have here. So right next to me we have Hugh, and then Danielle and AJ. And so I'm going to have you guys introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about your hometown and your major and what teams you're involved in.
Hey guys, my name is Hugh Mitchell, and I'm a business major here at UM. And I was a Ram Rush leader, and I will be next year, but I also serve on the intramurals team.
And then what's your major, Hugh?
I said I was a business major.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you did. Okay, so Danielle, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hey, I'm Danielle. I grew up overseas in Cambodia. I'm studying preoccupational therapy, and I'm on the SGA, but I've been an RA for this year, and I was also an RA last year, and I will be again next year.
Awesome.
And then I'm AJ Nipper. I'm a senior pre-med major here at the university, originally from Daytona Beach, Florida, and some things that I'm involved in here are the Intramural Committee, the Ambassador Program, and then also the Ram Rush Committee.
Awesome. As you can see, these students are super involved in our campus. And so, Hugh, you said that you were on the intramural team, so why don't you tell us a little bit about what that looks like?
So the intramural team, we basically do 4 sports. We do 2 in the fall and 2 in the spring. Our fall sports are football and soccer, and our spring sports are basketball and softball. We also do tournaments like throughout the semester, so we're known for doing like volleyball tournaments. We do like a disc golf tournament. What are the other tournaments we do, AJ?
Did you say beach volleyball?
Oh yeah, I did beach volleyball.
Beach volleyball. We'll do 3-on-3 basketball. We'll do futsal, soccer, tennis tournaments, anything you can think of. We'll probably.
And kickball. Kickball's a lot of fun.
Kickball's fun, and we actually just did a Quidditch tournament as well.
Oh, yeah, that was a lot of fun,
which
too.
is the sport from Harry Potter if you aren't a nerd. So
We all got glasses and everything.
that's awesome. Hugh, do you have a favorite intramural sport?
I would probably say basketball. I played basketball when I was in high school, and so I enjoy the sport a lot. But I also really enjoy softball because it's one of those things that everybody can kind of get out there and enjoy playing together.
That's awesome. Danielle, you said you're an RA, and this is your second year being an RA or third? Second.
This is my second year. Mhm.
Awesome. Tell us a little bit about the dorm you're in and what is your favorite part of being an RA?
So right now I'm in the Timbers dorm, but last year I was in Faulkner. My favorite thing about being an RA is all the relationships I get to make. I've gotten to meet so many different people and people from different walks of life that I wouldn't get to meet before, or I would have gotten to meet them but not like really make relationships. So this gives me an opportunity to talk to them and like an excuse to become their friend if they might not have wanted to talk to me before. But I get to plan parties and do dorm events, but it's a really fun way to just get to know different people that I wouldn't have before, and I really like that aspect of it because I love to know people, and so that's been my favorite thing about being an RA.
That's awesome. Do you have a favorite dorm party that you guys have thrown this last year?
We had one this year that we did, and the main thing is just getting food and having people come and hang out and eat. We also did like Mario Kart, and so that was pretty fun. We just had people come through and play Mario Kart and get some food, so food always brings people in.
It brings me in every time. So on the subject of parties, AJ, you were on Ramrush Committee, is that right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Ramrush. It's one of my favorite things. I know it's you guys' favorite thing as well. Ramrush is the first 8 to 10 days after you move in. So once you move into campus and once that semester starts, we put you into basically as many parties as you could possibly handle. So the first weekend, we usually do a concert, a big meal, we'll do a dance, we'll do a pool party, and a bunch of other really fun things for you to meet new people. And your Ramrush family is actually your freshman seminar class. So our hope with that is that you have friends in a class before you even start school. So with that said, AJ, did you have a favorite Ramrush event from this last year?
Absolutely. So move-in is always Friday all day, and then the next day is going to be Saturday. And Saturday night, we always do this massive event called Goodwill Gala. Now, Goodwill Gala is we rent out one of the local skating rinks up here in Saraland, and the whole day beforehand, you, along with your Ram family group, so 10 to 15 incoming freshmen or transfers, along with 2 upperclassmen that are leading those families, are going to go around the city to different Goodwills, different thrift stores, any place where you can buy cheap clothes, and we'll always have a theme. So one of my years here was 4th of July, so everybody was dressed patriotically. This year's theme was senior night, and so everybody was dressed up as senior citizens. It was incredible. And so you'll spend that whole day looking for cheap costumes that go with that theme, and then that entire night is just running out the skating rink, skating, meeting people, hanging out, massive dancing in the middle, just a ton of fun all the way around.
AJ actually wore a muumuu and kind of somewhat resembled
And I rocked it.
my grandmother. Yes, you did. And then Hugh was a Ram family leader, so our hope with every Ramrush group is that you're paired with 2 upperclassmen, a Ram mom and a Ram dad, so that you will be able to know some upperclassmen even before your classes start. So Hugh, you said that you enjoy the glow-in-the-dark dodgeball night. Do you want to tell us just a tiny bit about that?
Yeah, so glow-in-the-dark dodgeball is kind of put on by the intramural staff too, but it's a fun event for like all the teams to compete against each other. So each family competes against the other, and then it's literally glow-in-the-dark. Like we got what's it called? The lights. Glow-in-the-dark black lights. Yeah, black lights. We got black lights out there, and everybody paints up. We got glow sticks and stuff, drinks. And then we play dodgeball on the tennis courts.
It's a great time. I'm actually going to jump back to AJ. So AJ, you said that you are also an ambassador for the campus. So tell us about what's the coolest experience you've had with being on that team.
Yeah, definitely. So as an ambassador, our role is to represent the university well in all aspects of campus life. This can look very differently. This could mean hosting a donor meal if they have some VIPs on campus. This could be working and speaking on a panel for the Board of Trustees just to keep them connected with students. I think my favorite memory, or probably the coolest thing that I got to do with the University Ambassadors, was I kind of got to deliver a speech. We had this entire building behind us connected to this room is Weaver Hall. And Weaver Hall, essentially the top 2 floors were recently renovated to create a state-of-the-art facility for the health sciences. And as a pre-med major, that's right up my alley. And so I kind of got to represent the pre-med department in speaking to the Board of Trustees, to speaking to local representatives here in the city that have helped fund it, speak to donors who have poured in finances to help us build this renovation. So I got to speak to a lot of really high up people with a lot of influence on this campus, and that was a really neat memory for me.
That's awesome. Now, Danielle, you said that you were also a senator on our student government board, so why don't you tell us just a little bit about what that looks like?
So being a senator for the SGA, we are kind of more behind the scenes of stuff. We meet with the president and or the vice president and just do different things around campus to try to make it better for the students. And we just do like little things. We get recommendations from the different students and just try to make things better for the students, yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. So I was on the SGA when I was a student here as well, and I really appreciated that it was a way for students to come to us with helpful suggestions of how to improve. It's also just a way for the administration here to know what students want, to hear from them directly exactly what they want to see to improve the campus, and so I'm really glad you're able to do that. It's a fun team. So Hugh, why don't you tell us just a little bit? You are a Bedsole resident, and you're a loyal one at that, and so why don't you tell us a little bit about what you love so much about living on campus?
Well, I was actually a commuter my first semester because I'm from Mobile, but going into the second semester, I was like, man, I would love to get on campus. It would be so much more convenient. So I changed from driving every 30 minutes every day to school to staying in a dorm. I stayed in Sanford, and then this year I moved in. Me, AJ, and 2 of our other good friends moved into Bedsole. It was awesome. Like, it was probably like one of my favorite things about this year is being in that dorm and just connecting with the guys there. We have a lot of international students in Bedsole, so we really enjoyed like getting to know them and getting to know where they're from. And like getting to know more about their sport, because I really had no idea what soccer was really about. But yeah, like Bedsole was a ton of fun, just like bonding with those other guys.
That's awesome. So for my last question, AJ, I'm gonna put you on the spot a little bit. Why don't you speak to what you think sets UM apart from other schools?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the answer to that question is probably got to be twofold. And the first is really just academic opportunity. My brother, it's really cool. My older brother actually just graduated from the University of Central Florida, one of the largest schools in the nation. And so we get to compare stories all the time about what does academics look like, what does the class setting look like between the 2 universities. And one of the things that I'm extremely grateful for is the fact that I don't think I've ever had more than 20 kids in a classroom. So my professor knows my name, he knows where I'm from, he knows what I'm interested in and what I plan to do in the next couple years. I've had professors who have allowed me to go watch surgeries. We have a veterinary surgeon on faculty here, and I've gotten to go watch 2 or 3 surgeries that he's done, and just kind of him walking me through, okay, this is the step that I'm doing in this procedure, this is what I'm doing next, and why he's doing those things. Stuff that my older brother probably never would have gotten to do at a larger university. So that's been huge for me. And then I think the second portion of that would be just relational connection, and that's to fellow students, that's to the staff here at the university, that's to faculty here at the university, that you really won't get anywhere else. For example, my organic chemistry professor last year, every other week he would have me and the rest of my organic class over to his house. Him and his wife would cook us a meal, and then we would have a Bible study. We would talk about creation versus evolution and what does Scripture say about that. So I've had opportunities to do that. I have another one of the professors at the university actually disciples me, and so every week we meet for coffee in the area and just talk about life, about what I'm struggling through, what's exciting going on campus, and just walking through life with somebody, with a professor specifically here at the university, that never would have happened anywhere else. And so those 2 things, I think, set UM apart far above any other university.
Yeah, thank you so much, AJ. I know we all agree. Thank you guys so much for your time. I know you enjoyed getting to hear from these amazing student leaders, and we hope that you enjoy the rest of your virtual tour here with us today as you learn more about University of Mobile. Thank you.
Welcome to the University of Mobile. Whether you're a new student, visitor, or regular, this campus tour can help you navigate our beautiful 880-acre campus. William K. Weaver Hall opened in 1963 as the first building of what was then called Mobile College. Today, Weaver Hall houses main administrative offices, the College of Health Professions, and the Math and Natural Science departments in the College of Arts and Sciences. Ram Hall houses the largest auditorium on campus, where you will attend chapel, concerts, and other major events. It connects to Ingram Dining Hall, where you will find a wide variety of fresh and healthy food options. The J.L. Bedsole Library Building is home to Bedsole Commons, Common Grounds Coffee Shop, Student Life Offices, the 24-hour fitness center, the campus bookstore, and a newly renovated library. Bedsole Commons is a popular location for studying and catching up with your friends. Thomas T. Martin Hall is home to the Alabama School of the Arts and the Roger Breland Center of Performing Arts. Each day, the halls are steeped in music, with students rehearsing for events like Christmas Spectacular or an ensemble trip. Martin Hall is also home to the state-of-the-art Fisher Brewer Recording Studio, 880 Records, and the Martin Hall Art Gallery. Lyon Chapel. Originally built in 1883 in St. Stephen's, Alabama, and moved to the University of Mobile campus in 1988. This space is used by students, faculty, and staff for worship, prayer, and Bible study. The newly renovated Dwight Harrigan Hall is nestled among a grove of beautiful trees. It is home to the School of Business and offers a unique and relaxing study experience for students. Rosemary Adams Hall is home to the Student Success Center, the go-to place for students seeking jobs, internships, and career, academic, or personal counseling. Adams Hall is also home to the Registrar's Office and the Cora Godwin Learning and Writing Center. The School of Christian Studies building features the Theology Commons, a wood-paneled library that is often host to a deeper spiritual conversations, and is a unique gathering space amidst the hustle and bustle of campus. Oakdale Hall is home to the School of Education, where students are studying all levels of education, from early childhood to higher education. Jim and Dot Booth Hall features a hands-on learning laboratory and state-of-the-art equipment used by the School of Health and Sports Sciences for the athletic training program. The academic park includes Ben May Hall, Francis Garner Hall, and MC Farmer Hall. Ben May and Garner houses classrooms and faculty offices for the College of Arts and Sciences. MC Farmer has studios, classes, and faculty offices for the Visual and Graphic Arts Department in the Alabama School of the Arts. The University of Mobile Ram stands at the entrance to the athletic complex for one of the NAIA's largest athletic programs. H. Austell Farr Gymnasium is home to the University of Mobile Rams basketball and volleyball programs. Mike Jacobs Field, named after Coach Mike Jacobs, who founded the baseball program. Athletic facilities include the Gerald L. Wallace Senior Tennis Complex, softball field, golf driving range, and 2 soccer fields. Students also have access to a lighted intramural field and an outdoor swimming pool. Enjoy your visit to the University of Mobile, home of higher education for a higher purpose.